Hi everybody, hello. Today we're back with the Infinity Concertina journal, and we've done those 2 pages, and really the next, as you go through it, we did do another one, that one, which I love, but as you go through it, this is the next page that you come to, and today that's what we're going to be doing. So there we go. Right, so this is already a pocket. Due to the construction of the journal, we've already got this side pocket here. And what I thought would be nice would be to add a side pocket to here as well, so the pages kind of match up and marry up. So that's my thinking for that one. So I have taken a piece of, this is ordinary coffee stained paper, and I've cut it to the same size as my pocket, which is just less than 2.5, and my height is just less than 6. So we're going to do 2, but I have already done 1, so I'm just going to be walking you through one of these. And what we need to do is decide which side you want for your front. That's slightly darker, so I'm going to have that for my front. And I'm just going to cut some windows out, because we're going to have some acetate windows. They're not really going to be hiding anything, but they just look nice. So I've chosen 3/8 of an inch to draw around, all the way around my my piece of coffee stained paper. This just gives us a frame for the acetate to stick on. So that's 3/8. These Timmy rulers are brilliant for that, because they've got all the score lines that you could possibly need. And then I just want to mark where the middle is, and then I can hold that up there, get it level, pick a line and get it level with the edge of your coffee stain paper. Draw a line there, and then I want to go, although these are 3.5, the middle section's going to be half, because I just can't work out all the maths otherwise. So 1/4 of an inch from the centre, make a mark down, 1/4 of an inch from the centre line, make a mark up. So that's what you're left with, like that. And now we're just going to cut that out. I'm using my knife, but you know, if you want to use scissors, you easily could actually, if you don't like using knives. And I can't say as I blame you. So I'm just stroking down. And the reason we put the lines in is so we know where the corners are, so where to start and stop. Otherwise it's a bit of guesswork. I'm not always the best at guesswork. Right, I have a question for you, ladies and gents. It's kind of come to pass that some people like the longer versions of my videos, and some people like the short and sweet in and out ones. Now by short and sweet I'm meaning somewhere around half an hour, and the longer ones, as you know, can go up to an hour, sometimes even maybe slightly over. So I'd like you to comment, if you would please, just whether you like the longer versions, or whether you think they're just a bit tedious and they're drawn out and it's like pulling teeth. I can go along with that. And it's, you know, we don't all have plenty time to sit down and watch YouTube. So if you prefer the shorter ones, just let me know. If you prefer the more in-depth ones, you might be a beginner and need all the help you can get. That's fine, I understand that too. But just let me know. I want to know what the kind of general consensus is. So there we are, we've cut our windows out, perfect. And now I need to get some acetate, which I forgot. Hang on. Okay, I've got it now. You can't probably see it, but I have got it. So I'm just going to take my micron pen. Sharpie would do anything like that. And I'm just going to measure this just sort of inside the edge of that, just over the edge of the frame, but not the whole size of the coffee stain paper. And let's cut that out. I use, for acetate, I use overhead transparency film, and the reason for that is Mr. F found several boxes of it in a charity shop, and it works perfectly. It's just the right weight. So always keep your eyes open when you go to your thrift shops, charity shops, whatever, and have an open mind, because sometimes you can see things that aren't necessarily labelled for crafters, but they, they are. So let's just check. That's just going to fit on there, which is just fine. So all I'm gonna do is take my double-sided tape, go around all the windows and the frame, sticking closely to the window. Where's the end of this? I'll be so glad when this tape's finished. Not just because I can't find the end, it's just horrible to get the backing off. But Right, that's what I'm going to do. I'll see you then. Right, so I've got my tape on there, as you can see, but what I forgot to say was we need to ink round here, because once you've got the acetate on, of course, you can't get in there. So I'm just going to ink around my windows, and I'm still using my scorched timber because I love it. This coffee stain paper is fairly pliable. I think it was only 90 GSM or something, which is fine, because when you coffee stain it gets a bit thicker, doesn't it? So there we go. Lovely. And I'm just going to carry on. I'm going to do the other one and round the edges. So there we go. I've got my acetate on. So all we want to do now is do some stamping. And I'm going to use my VersaFine Clair in Nocturne in the black for that. And I've laid out some little numbers, stamps sort of thing. I don't know. That one would probably go there. Let's do that. You can stamp anything at all that takes your fancy. Will that fit there? Oh, it might just. It might just. Yeah. And then I've got this big word that says stamp. There we go. I'm just going to randomly put these in. And I want the words facing out. How about that one? Something a bit longer, that one. Did not mean for that to happen, but it's not the end of the world. There we are. And then down here, what am I going to have? That one maybe? You just use your stamps, the ones you've got that will fit. That doesn't want to stick, so... Lovely commercial cables. Don't know what that's got to do with anything. Nothing. Let's try filed. And something else there. Like what? That little one. That little one will do nicely. Lovely. Right. So I've just got some little spaces there, there and there. And for that I'm going to use this. This came with the Globeland stamps that I'm using. I love this little star. It's great. So I'm just going to put one star on the ink pad and pop that down there. That was not a good print. Let's try it again. That's all right. That one there. I just kind of like these. It's a good thing about these very supple Globeland stamps. You really can just ink up one bit at a time. Very useful. Oh, I don't know if I've got room for one there. Well, that's all right. Don't have to. So that's our stamping done. Let's pop those stamps away where they belong. Look at my fingers again, honestly. I am a mucky pup. Right, so what I want to do now is make sure that that's dry, because we just want to go over with a bit of ink, vintage photo or something along those lines. That should be dry, I would say. And just get your vintage photo out. I should have really done this before I put the acetate in, but I forgot. So a little bit of water onto there till it goes all bubbly, and just little bits. If we need more, we can come in and put more down. I want some on that middle section there, and some on the top bit. There. That's perfect. That's great. And I've got a kind of mop-up cloth going here for the inks that I'm using at the moment. So let's just put that onto there and pick up what we can instead of wasting it. These might come in for die cuts or something at some stage. It's looking nice, that actually, isn't it? And just wipe up what's left. I'm treating myself to a brand new Timmy towel today. It was a bathroom towel up until about a week ago, so it's pretty new. And let's just dry that off and then I'll come back to you. Okay, so we're all dry. If you're drying after you've put your acetate in, be careful you don't melt your acetate. Keep your heat tool working. So that's where that's going to go, and we just need some paper in behind it, and I'm going to use what's left of that one. So I could have it fairly plain if I did it up there. Or I could do it here, in which case I'd get, yeah, I like it better there. I'm going to get some flowers in it. So let's just, that's still not quite dry, that bit there. So let's just mark there where we need to cut, and down here. Trim that out. Where's my mark? There's my mark. And then trim this bit off. And you can see that we have really made our pockets. There we are. It might be too wide or something. Don't worry about it. You can easily trim it up. Yeah, that's great. Now, because I kept my tape and my acetate in close to the window, I've got a margin around here that I can use. So you need to glue on all four sides, and I know that seems counterintuitive, but the whole thing is the pocket. It's a bit floppy, this paper. Oh, come on, glue. What's wrong with you? I don't know. It's just in one of those moods, I think. There we are. So, down all four sides. Like so. Great stuff. Right, now let's stick this onto here. And press it down firmly, and I have got a little bit there and a little bit at the top that needs trimming off. That's okay, that's perfectly fine. So that's pretty. So let me just trim this up. As best I can. And a little bit down here somewhere, yeah, down here. Mr. F's making the dinner as we speak. We're having shepherd's pie, which has got loads of veg in it. It's got carrots and peas, and the mash that we use for the top of the pie, because I'm obviously trying to reduce sugar and my weight, we mix just a couple of potatoes with some mashed up collie, and it's gorgeous. So there we are, that's that pocket. So here's the other one that I did. So they're going to look nice there. So I'm just going to stick that onto there, the whole thing, and then this becomes the pocket. So I'm just going to whiz round that with the ink, because seeing as I trimmed it, there's bits that look a bit scant on the ink department. There we go. Is this one all right? It's not bad, but let's just give it another quick once over. There we go. Right, let's stick those into place. Now these ones, we definitely just want three sides. So where's my... I can't be doing with that tape anymore. It's driving me loopy. Well, can't find my other tape, so I'm going to glue them. So make sure you've got it the right way. That's going there. So this piece here is a piece I don't want to glue. And I want it to stick, but I don't want masses of glue, because that just encroaches on your pocket space, doesn't it? Don't know what's going on at Sue number 1 again. Still fitting this blessed kitchen. So it's almost up to the hinge, the spine, but not quite. And that fits on there very nicely. Very nicely. Lovely. Do the same with this one. In this case, that's the one I don't want to glue. Finish my sentence after 2 years. There we go. Perfect. Perfectly perfect. Wow. There's a turn up for the books. So there we are, and I'm just going to get some clips and clip that in. Just where it's there, just to help it to get the idea. That's what it's supposed to be doing. There, so there's our pockets. Looks mighty nice, I think. And the next thing to do, let me see. It's not showing me how many minutes I've used. Oh, come on. I don't want... I don't know. The mouse has gone bananas. I think I'll finish that there, and then we'll come back and we'll do the journaling cards for it. So there you are. You've got your two pockets, and we've used this pocket that was in from the construction, and we've got made ourselves another pocket to match with the one that I'm doing off camera. This is what I've got. Just added some flowers and stuff and just made some little journaling cards. Now I'm not sure if they're finished, I can't tell you that, which is why I'm not steaming ahead to do the ones for the other one. This one, it's all stitched around, and I think it makes such a difference. I love these papers. They're some of the nicest papers ever. Thank you, Marissa, for making them. So I'll see you very soon with part 2 of the pocket page. Thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoy it, and please don't forget to comment on whether you like the short ones or the longer ones. I'd be really interested to know. So thanks very much, guys. See you soon. Bye.